Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to our Japa session and greetings from Shri Radhakund Dham Ki Jai. So today we will have a meditation on death, and today it's not like the first, second, and third inspiration are not fully aligned with each other. I hope it will be all right still, but we will start at least with a death meditation. When we were teaching Gita Life on the Bhagavad Gita, the chapter 8 was very much dealing with death. And we had the picture of an old lady, and the question, very, very old lady, really coming at her last days. And the question was, what will matter to you if you would have her age? So if we could imagine ourselves to be now extremely old, just ready for death, all our senses are working only 10% anymore. There is actually not anymore any attraction to this world, not anymore any plans or anything we want to do with this world. But the only window that remains open is our relationship with Radha and Krishna, our relationship with the holy name. So this death meditation is actually very helpful to remove the illusion of this world and to fix ourselves into the essential of our life. I remember once flying from Zagreb to London with His Holiness Sachinandana Swami, and right before landing in London, there was a huge wind, and the plane was literally dancing in the sky. And we really did not know if we would be able to land or not properly. So we were both chanting, and I think for myself was one of my best chanting, because I knew now I have to be ready. That might be the last moment, and anything else did not have any importance. So imagine the time is counting back, and we have only maybe one day, maybe 1 hour, maybe 50 minutes remaining, and it's turning 49, 48, 47, 46, and slowly we are coming to the end of our life, and we have to take actually the best out of our chanting of the holy name, because everything that is illusion has now no importance anymore. You can even imagine that at the end of this Japa session, we will just leave at that time. And what is remaining to us now is this Japa session of chanting the holy name. Often Madhava Prabhu, when he sings Kirtan, he will say chant like if this mantra is the last mantra that you are able to chant, like with this level of urgency, level of sincerity. So we bring the focus on hearing the holy name, chanting as nice as we can, because anything else has no importance anymore. We are very close to the time of our death, and now only the holy name remains close to us, and the only things that has relevance and importance in our life. And today we will have some slideshow, and you will see the old lady that we will be there to remind you of the meditation. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I'm not sure how much it works, the meditation. How much of you can imagine yourself to be so old? Actually, once I think I don't remember exactly how it was, but I would be happy to research. And here I get out of what I prepared for today. I will stay nicely connected to the point of death, because what I prepared today was going somewhere here and there. But I was remembering, I think it was in a conversation with Srila Prabhupada where a person say, "Oh, I will do spiritual practice when I will be old." And Prabhupada asked what it means to be old. And he said, old means close to death. And Prabhupada say, yes, then we are all old, because we are all actually very close to death. We don't know actually at which time we will have to live. So this is what Maya is doing. Maya is making us believe that we will stay here forever, but we don't know. We don't know how long we will stay. And we know the philosophy that we had in Occident, they actually very often will keep a skeleton in their house, and they will have all the time that in front of them, so that they will be all the time reminded that they don't know, that that's where they will end. They will end by leaving their body. And Radhanath Swami explained a very nice story when he was once in the Himalayas. He was chanting Japa on the side of the Ganga. He was sitting on the stone that was very close to the Ganga, and he was chanting. And then suddenly he saw an eagle that was flying around, making cycle right above him. And he was thinking, hopefully, don't think I'm dead and he will attack me or do something. But then suddenly the eagle, big one, just like went down, and just in front of Maharaj's eyes, the eagle fished a fish from the Ganga and came out with like a big fish in his hands and flew away. And Maharaj was saying this fish had a very nice life, maybe with his family fish, and was happily in the Ganga. And then from one moment to the other, he was gone. He was, death had come to take him. So even if we are old, even if you are not old, but we don't know when death might strike, and that's we try at least for this time of japa to imbibe this mood. I don't know. I have no idea how long it is left for me. Therefore, I will try now to really give myself to the holy name. And that's a meditation we can do every time we chant. Of course, when we are in the world, when you have to work, to study, and things like this, then the meditation will not work so well. But at least when we chant, we do our spiritual practice, it can work well. So even it's not so easy, because we are very much into this illusion that no, not for me, or for the others maybe, but not for me. Let us try to keep in mind that we don't know when it will come. We don't know how many hours more we can chant the holy name. So therefore, let us now chant the best we can those rounds. Let us try to stay with the holy name, pray to the holy name, knowing that's maybe the last time we chant the holy name. So let's give it all we have. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. As we are speaking, we have one Brijbasi who is trying to take care of one big nest of bees that is growing up in the courtyard and got bitten already once or twice. And in India, they are quite strong veterans. He had to run to the apothec to get some medicine to help him. So just small things like this, you can you don't know. I remember my spiritual master some years ago, many years ago, 10, 15 years, had some very severe health issue. And it was, yeah, very severe. And he was walking in the forest not of Vrindavan, of Golokadam in Germany. And there you see trees that have a red cross on them. And this means they will be taken down. They will be cut off, all those who have the cross. And then Maharaj was giving a lecture and he was saying, we all have this cross on our forehead. It is all sure that we are meant actually for destruction. So this illusion that we will stay here forever is really to be broken down. And we can try to remember maybe a time in our life when we were actually close to death. I remember last year getting bitten by a snake here in Vrindavan, and I did not know if it was poisonous or not, and did not know if I would live for longer or not. So there might be situation in our life where we found actually ourselves very close to death. So we could return there and think what Krishna gave me opportunities to stay longer in this world. So now how much do I use this opportunity? I remember my spiritual master was making once a death meditation. We went with a group of devotees walking in the nature, and then we sat down, we were on a hill, and he put us in a meditation state with breathing, relaxing, so on and so forth. And then in our mind, we were walking into the mountains with some friends. And then suddenly the wind start to blow, the snow start to fall, and because the wind is so strong, we lose the group, and then we are alone, we are calling, the wind is there, the cold is there, and we fall into some type of abyss, and we get stuck into the abyss, and the cold is taking over our body, all the part of the body get icy and get stuck, and then we die. And when I died in the meditation, my thoughts were papi and mami, my father and my mother. That was what was in my mind. And after that, we started to walk again, going back to the temple where we came from. And in that time, I just could not speak to anyone. I just was chanting and was understanding if that would have been my death, I would not have been ready. So in that sense, we can bring also a sense of urgency. Maybe I'm not right now in the moment of dying, but Krishna gave me maybe sometimes a new chance to still be alive when I'm now. And how much do actually I use this chance to really take full advantage of the chanting of the holy name? So we can try for what is remaining to really think, will I be ready if I will die now, or do I need to really chant sincerely to to make a more polish on my consciousness, so that the time when I will have to leave my body, I will be more ready than what I am actually now.